Welcome to the Kitsap Community Foundation Grantseeker tutorial. My name is Lori Mitchell and I'm with a Common Grant application. And this is going to be a brief video showing grant seekers how to use our site to apply for a grant. Currently you're looking at our dashboard. This is the page you land on after you log into our site. In order to log into our site for the first time, you need to register first. You can register at www.commongranapplication.com and click on the green Grant Seeker Sign Up button. If you choose to go directly to the dashboard, you're going to need to click on Start Draft Application. Multiple grant makers use the Common Grant Application site to receive and manage grants, so you need to find Kitsap Community Foundation and click on Select Program. If you clicked on a direct link from the Kitsap Community Foundation website, you will land on this page that lists the 3 different programs or applications that are on our site. You need to find the application or program that you'd like to apply to and click on Start Draft Application next to that name. We are now in the draft mode of the Community Grants application. There's a message at the top to save your work, and you'll see a progress bar has appeared at the top showing you all the different pages you need to go through in order to submit your application. Currently we are on the instructions page. These are important instructions written by the grant maker. Please make sure you scroll down and read all of them. When you are done, you can click Next. We are now on the primary contact page. You'll notice that there is a Previous and a Next button. Anytime you enter any information on the page and you click Previous, which moves you back a page, or Next, which moves you forward, your work will automatically be saved. But there's also a Save button if you're going to be on the page for an extended period of time. After you fill out all the information that you want to on the page, all required fields have red asterisks. You can click Next. We've now moved to the organization background page. There is a Page Help button on this page. If the grant maker wrote any information about a Page Help button will appear. Please make sure you click on it, read the information which is in a pop-up, and then click Close. I'd like to also point out the Pause button. If you do not want to finish your application in one sitting, you can click Pause, Save and Pause. This will bring you back to the dashboard. You can log out in the upper right-hand corner. When you log back in, you'll notice you now have a Resume Draft Application link on your dashboard as opposed to the Start Draft Application. If you click on Resume, you go right back into the application where you left off. Organization background. So you have some drop-down questions here. You have some required fields such as your mission, your established board and staff information, and your tax ID number. Organization supplemental. These are supplemental questions written by the grant maker. Please make sure you answer all of them. Organization documents. Let's click on the Page Help. They're asking us to upload 4 different documents: tax return, budget, financial statement, and other information 1. To upload a document, you click on Upload Document. Please note there's a file type. You need to select the correct file type when you're uploading a document. For example, if I'm uploading my budget, I need to make sure I select Budget. I browse my computer to find the file, I click Save, and I upload it. But when I go to upload my next document, and say it's a tax return, I want to make sure I select Tax Return. If I have budget on there, it'll overwrite what is there. Program background. We've skipped over the Select Grant Seeker program and gone directly to the program background page. That is because I'm a new grant seeker and I do not have any saved programs. Programs are what I'm asking funding for. Once I give this program a name and click Save, I will have my first saved program. In the future, if I'm applying to Kitsap or another grant maker, I can use this program to apply. I can edit it and change it, or I can create a new program. Grant seekers can have as many multiple programs as they like saved in their account. So my program or project, what I'm asking funding for, I need to give it a name. I'm just going to call it Education. The cause, I'll say, is education. The type, I'm asking for program funding. Summary, about 2 to 3 sentences, because they only ask for a certain amount of 300 characters, so it's about 2 to 3 sentences. And then I click Next. Program budget. If I click on Page Help, you'll see that if I am asking for program or project funding, I need to upload a budget, or I can fill out this budget page. So I either can fill out this page, or and when I get to program documents, I can upload the budget. There's program supplemental questions I need to answer here. You'll notice there's a certain amount of points for each one, and there's a character count for each one. These are all required. Program documents, this is where I can upload my budget. There's only one document I can upload. Again, it is optional because if I'm asking for funding other than program funding, I do not need to do this. Program media. They're asking for one photo that I can upload. This can be whatever I want, such as our organization logo, photo of your facility, or photo of your clients that we serve. Application information, how much I'm asking funding for. And I have some more supplemental questions here that need to be answered. The second to last stop is the preview draft app. It lets me know that my application is okay. If I had any documents that haven't been uploaded or any required questions that hadn't been answered, I'd be prompted there that would let me know it's not okay. I can look at my draft application here. But if I have to make any edits, I need to click on the progress bar and go back to the page that I need to edit. But if everything looks good, you click Next and you click Submit. You will be given an application number. This is application 10847. If I go back to my dashboard, I see I have one application under review. I can click on it. That is the same, if you click on this link, it is the same as clicking on your Applications tab. So I can see it here, and I can click on the application number and go into the application and review it here as well. I can also view print my complete application. If you have any questions using the Common Grant Application site, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you. Welcome to the University of Southern California's Good Neighbors Grant Grantseeker tutorial. My name is Lori Mitchell, and I'm with the Common Grant Application. And this is going to be a brief video showing grant seekers how to use our site to apply for a grant. Currently, you're looking at our dashboard. This is the page you land on after you log into our site. First-time users need to register first to create a username and password. You can go to www.commongranapplication.com and click on the green Sign Up button. If you land on the dashboard and you'd like to start your application, you're going to want to click on Start Draft Application. Multiple grant makers use the Common Grant Application site to receive and manage grants, so you need to find the University of Southern California and click on Select Program. There are two programs listed here, or applications. New and currently funded grant seekers should select the USC Good Neighbors Grant Application, which is the first application listed. If you scroll down to the second one, there is a USC Good Neighbors Signature Grant Application. Only a handful of programs were assigned signature status by USC Good Neighbors in July 2013 and to complete this application. So for this tutorial, I'm going to click on Start Draft Application next to the USC Good Neighbors Grant. At the top, there's a reminder to save your work. And you'll also notice that a progress bar appears at the top. This shows you all the different pages you need to go through in order to submit your application. Currently, we are on the instructions page. These are important instructions written by the grant maker. Please make sure you scroll down and read all of them very carefully, paying attention to the required information for sponsor contact, who is referred to as the USC partner and is a has to be a benefits eligible USC employee, and the primary contact, referred to as the community partner. You also see at the bottom there are documents that have been uploaded by the grant maker. These are important documents that you need to read, and then the last three are documents that you need to download by clicking on the link here, fill out, and upload under the Program Documents page. When you are done, you can click Next. And I'd like to please note that all documents that are required by the USC Good Neighbors with your application in order to be considered for funding. Due to the high volume of grant applications received, incomplete applications that are missing any of the required forms or that contain incomplete forms will be disqualified from funding consideration. So please make sure you download those documents under the instructions page. This is the primary contact page. This is the information you entered when you registered. But there are other fields that you could fill out here, such as your fax number. And you can fill it out on fields that don't have the required asterisk. Anything with a required asterisk is required and must be filled out before you submit your application. This page has a page help button. Anytime the grant maker has written instructions or page help information, a page help button will appear. Please make sure you click on it and read all the information in these pop-ups, as they are very important. And then you click Next to go to the next page. Anytime you click Next or Previous and you've entered information on a page, it will automatically be saved. There is also a Save button that you can push. So now we're on the Sponsor Organization Contact page. The USC partner is the sponsor. This individual must be a benefits eligible employee of USC. So after you fill out all this information and you're ready to move, you can click Next. We are on Organization Background. On this page, it asks you if you use a fiscal agent. You need to change this to Yes. And you'll click Next, and you'll see a fiscal agent box now appears on the progress bar. Enter your fiscal agent information here. If you do not have a fiscal agent, put your community partner information here. And click Next after you're done filling out your fiscal agent information. Now we are on the Organization Supplemental Questions page. Please note that under the first question, Community Partner Roles, provide all the information requested in number 1 through 7 for each additional community partner and USC partner involved with the program. You do not have to list the primary contact again. These are required documents, and you do need to put information in all of these fields in order to submit your application. Organization documents. Let's click on the page Help. It is required that you upload your tax determination letter unless you are a K-12 school. To upload a document, click on Upload Document. There's only one document required here. So you click on Browse, find your document, click Open, and click Save, and you will upload your document here. If you find you uploaded the incorrect document, you can click Delete Document and then upload your correct document again. We've jumped over the Select Grantseeker program. This is because I am a new Grantseeker and I do not have any saved programs. If you are a returning Grantseeker, you will have a saved program, and you can select the program you used last year and edit it, or you can select a new program. Once I give my program a name and fill out some of the required information and click Save, I will have my first saved program. And your program is what you're asking funding for. If your program has a specific website, you can enter it here. Cause and type of funding you're looking for. Summary. This is about 2 to 3 sentences about what you're asking funding for. Then you have some other required fields such as overview, goals and objectives, reasons, and activities. Geography. I'm going to say this is a local grant. Is this a Good Neighbors program or project? I need to answer the following questions here if I was previously funded. If your program was previously received a good funding, I need to answer this. More required questions here and here. Program documents. You need to upload 5 documents on this page. Remember, some of these were documents, templates that you needed to download on the instruction page. Other ones, such as staff bios, are documents that you need to upload yourself, and you can upload them other information. You can only upload 5 documents. If you try to upload another document, it will overwrite the first one. So upload document. Here are your 5 different file types. Make sure you select the correct one. When you want to upload your budget, select Budget, Browse, find that file. When you go to upload the second one, make sure you select a different file type. Application information. How much you're asking funding for, if you've been previously supported, and your last year supported if you know. Now we are on the preview draft application. Okay, Carolina, I'm just going to stop here because I didn't upload these documents, so I'm going to make them optional for the video, but I would just wanted you to get an idea of what I was going to say. I stumbled on a little bit, but if I'm missing anything major, I know you wanted me to encourage grant seekers to submit their application early. I will add that at the end as well. But just have a look at this one and let me know what you think. Thanks.